introduction. Yeah, today is July 7th, 2020. Yeah, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, July 7th, 2020. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I just came back from my local car meet that went sour. I believe there was two dudes arguing, fighting. I don't know if there were fists involved, but there were definitely a lot of shouting. So let's assume that there were fists involved. So I decided, hey, I got here for 10 minutes and then this shit started. So I left. My friend and I, we're just walking around, just catching up. And yeah, we were just chatting, and then like all of a sudden like a bunch of yelling, and then a bunch of people like did a little circle, and then I was like, nope, don't want any part of this, especially if there's a fight. Cops come, everyone gets detained. Don't want that. So I left, and just in time, luckily I had my GoPro with me. I had filmed on Sunday with a couple of friends doing a mountain cruise that did not end so well. The camera died midway. Half the footage was me screaming because of like 4 or 5 Lamborghinis following us. Like all of a sudden we were cruising, right? We were just cruising up the mountain by like Tessa, and then all of a sudden a bunch of Lamborghinis, a brand new Corvette C8, and a Viper came out of nowhere, and we were like, what? Where the hell you come from? So we were being followed, I suppose. And you know, it was mountain cruise, little twisty little roads that was I was interrupted because we had a couple of civvies, not civics, but civilians decided to go super slow. I think intentionally, because they know we were on their ass, but they were just like, nope, sorry guys. So we were driving really slow during corners, and we were just not having fun. So yeah, that I decided not to upload that. That was just me being really complaining, whiny. So I decided to just take out a GoPro, start filming today. So I'm not too sure how YouTube works. I think they just put a camera on their head and just drive and talk. So I guess I should start with the mods that I currently have on my car. I'll go alphabetical, power wise, aesthetic wise, all that good stuff. So I got my car in May last year, 2019, as a early, I would say as a graduation gift to myself, from college, from university. So that was a unique day. So let's go with the story first before I start with what I've done. I was cross shopping this car with a M2 competition and RS3 and a used F80 M3. Yes, I know all of them are in different categories, so I narrowed it down to what I need specifically. So I'm getting to the age where I need to start a family. It's where I need to start a family, right? So comfort and the roomy. RS3 and M2 competition was out of the picture. Let's go straight. I don't know where I'm going. So M2 and the RS3 is out of the picture. RS3 was very small, but the inside was smaller. The tech was not as good as I figured. I don't know, that's just a lot of things that I didn't like about the car. It looks really nice though. So scratch, looks nice, but I'm willing to give up looking nice for comfort and everyday driving if I were to start a family soon. So M2, RS3 out of the picture. So that day when I picked up a car, picked up the Audi, I was at an Audi dealership, right? Initially I had an RS3 and a S4 in mind, right? And then I was like, ugh, don't know if I like the S4. RS3 is just too damn small. I can't fit anything in there. And then I saw this beauty inside the showroom. It was one of the showroom vehicles where it's parked inside, not outside. And it was displayed. So I'm like, yo, this looks bloody nice. And then, you know, I was like, yeah, let's go for a test drive. You know, it takes me A to B faster than my old car. Comfort is really, really nice. So I was like, yeah, we'll pick up this car. So a year later, I'm at almost, I'm a little bit over 12,000 miles. I have left every minute. I work really, really close to home. So I intentionally take detours. So I'll take like an extra 15 minutes to get home, just so I can be in the car more, when I drive it more, which I don't regret whatsoever. I only regret it when it's in the summer, because when it's hot. So let's go with what I've done since I picked up the car. So the first thing I did was clear bra. I clear bra the front, part of the fender, trunk, mirror caps, door handle, the door inserts, door handle sill. I had them put dyno stack shield, dyno stack. Yeah, you know, it's holding up pretty well. Car washing is a lot easier, no scratches whatsoever, and it looks pristine. It looks exactly like paint. One thing I hate about PPF is that they kind of distort the color in a way. So if you look at it through a light, the light's blurry, or the paint is just not as, you know, as clear. So yeah, PPF. I also have tint on all the windshield, or all the windows except for the front windshield, because California. But technically you're not supposed to tint these ones too, so let me show you. Yeah, that's pretty dark. So all three rears, I'm using 5% limousine style tint. The front passenger and driver window, I have 33%, I believe. It's not entirely too dark. It's not entirely too dark, but it saves me from getting a tan. So then after tint and PPF, I did what is that called? Front grille. I changed the S style grille to the RS style grille. Got it from EMD Auto down in SoCal, but they do not sell it anymore. I believe they had some issues with Audi USA, so they don't sell it anymore. What was that? A dog running around? So after the grill, I believe it was the paddle shifters, you know, but they're nothing much, they're just little shifters. So I think of them more of little tools. Looks nice, red. At one time I had the LED red, but then I was like, I'm getting tired of red, let's go blue. There's a bunch of colors that I can change it to. So after paddle shifters and grill, I put in a 034 front engine sway bar. One of those two things. So that helped me stiffen up the riding experience. After that, I put in a ECS intake. Where am I? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, there we go. I'll go this way. Beautiful view today, huh? Elkhorn. Okay, I'm pretty close to my old place. So I don't think I was even half throttle, and I was going pretty fast. So again, I have a ECS intake, closed box, carbon fiber, blah blah blah. can easily remove the box and have it exposed for more of that turbo noise. Yeah, it sounds pretty fucking nice. So after the intake, I put in springs. So I have 034 Dynamic Plus springs, lowers it a little bit stiffer, but keeps the OEM feel. And then right after that, I put in a JB4 piggyback. I decided to go piggyback because I'm only at 12,000 miles. I don't want to void my warranty. So yeah, piggyback, I can easily remove it and reinstall it. I can hide the OBD2 cable pretty much. I can stuck it somewhere. They probably won't check. I mean, I do oil changes every 5,000 miles to go to the dealer, but they're not gonna fucking fiddle around in there making sure that I'm still stock. So yeah, JB4, I got it installed a week ago. I haven't been able to push it really that much. I haven't tested the 0 to 60 time at all yet, but I can definitely feel lower end. I have it in D mode. If I have it in D mode, that's just regular driving, right? It still pushes. Normally there's a bunch of turbo lag, but JB4 feels better. Not as fast as I would like it to be, but better. So really love the JB4. That's a good touch. Glad I got that. And then maybe a tune within the incoming months. Definitely a tune. What is that? Is that a Mercedes? Oh, is that a Beamer? Whatever it is. So yeah, that's my mod list. I have some incoming soon. So I'm planning on, or not planning, I already bought an intercooler that should be coming soon. In 2 weeks time I'll have a front mount intercooler, and then hopefully this year maybe I will get a tune. I'm not too sure if I want to go too crazy on this car. I mean, if I were to go full bolts on for E85 mixed, probably hitting 450 maybe if I'm lucky. But yeah, I mean, this car was never meant to be tuned like that crazily. If I wanted to be tuned, I would have gotten an RS3 and RS5 or 7. But again, daily driver, comfortable, family. That was in my mindset. I didn't in all these little bits of extra stuff because I want everyone to be enjoyable. Is that a GTR? This looks like a GTR. Let's get around. So with this setup, I'm not expecting any power gains in my out of the intake. So I'm probably pushing, stock is 354, 390, 400 maybe. That's what they advertise at least. The guy George from BMS or Burger, I don't know. George from JBS. I'm sorry, but yeah, he said I should be pushing around 400, 405 with my current setup on 92 or map 2 91 octane. If I add 85 and blend it to E30-ish, I should be at 415. That's what he says. Again, I don't have a dyno. I have not dynoed it, and I'm probably not going to dyno it anytime soon. Busy guy. Don't have time to go around and dyno this, stress test that. No, I just want to put in the car and go. what it's saying? Small house, SMG. Oh, one thing about YouTube is that I cannot play music while I'm recording. So most of my drives are either gonna be really quiet, bunch of wind, or me gibberish. Me speaking gibberish. So yeah, one of those. So yeah, those are my future mods. I don't plan on doing anything too crazy with this one. I'm gonna hopefully make a video again about what I will do after this car. I have some cars in mind. Most of my close friends know what I want, but I'm probably gonna surprise them and go a different route completely, like I did with the S5. On RS3, one at M2, one at M3, and then I got a S5. So completely different things. Don't look at me, please. I know I look weird with the GoPro on my head, but don't look at me weird, please. I never understood how people look at people with the GoPros on their head. It's like so weird. Really? I wanted to hear that little V6. This car wants to go. It wants to go, but I don't have room to push this bitch. So yeah, that concludes this vlog. Just talked about what happened today at that meet, what my buying process was for this vehicle, what I've done, what I will be doing. Someone's barbecuing. That makes me hungry. I didn't eat too much today. But yeah, you know what? I thought about getting one of these little apartments for myself, but the parking is shit. You gotta only have one parking spot, or don't have a parking enclosed one at least. You'll have one of these outside parking ones with little covers, but you know, I don't like that. That means my car will be dirty almost every single day. If it rains or whatever the fuck. It only rains here. If it rains, it get dirty. Outside it'll be dirty, so whatever it is, it'll get dirty. So, but the apartments look really nice on the inside. I took a tour, and then I saw some pictures of the more the expensive side. Whoops, sorry. So yep. It's an RS5. Didn't know we had an RS5 in this neighborhood. And that squeak you're hearing, I hate that squeak with the passion. It started popping up after I did like 5 launches in a row. I was testing on Draggy with my launch control on Draggy, and I was testing 0 to 60. I do believe it was a 4.5. It was a really hot day. It was probably like 102 that day. So probably not the best day to do Draggy, but I just got it and I was like, I really want to test it. So plugged it in, did a little run, did a few runs, and the car was acting weird. Every time it shifts near red light, it like pushes my car forward. So I kind of Googled about this thing, and it said it was an AMAX shifting. I've entered AMAX mode, where every time you shift, it will lurch forward. You'll lose the pops and bangs, but you'll lose the turbo fart, but it'll go faster. This is what the forum says. I don't know. I don't think I've tested a 0-60 without AMAX mode. So